Honestly, I love a challenge. I'm competitive, mostly with myself, and I never turn down something that makes me uncomfortable. I used to have this outlook that I hated change or something that was too hard for me to do. At least I thought it was too hard. And honestly, I train a lot of women and I hear the same thing in their voice as well. It's all because we view challenge in a negative way. So I hope to inspire you to view it differently, to rewrite the narrative you have in your head. Because 1, it's more fun to enjoy it. 2, you'll get through it and actually accomplish it. And 3, don't go through life viewing it negatively. Let me give you an example. You hate going to the gym. You rather have an at-home gym. And you say, oh, I'll work out once I have an at-home gym. Honestly, you're making excuses. You could actually use that time that you're going to a gym and flip it to be something positive. Get your favorite coffee after a workout. Maybe make your own coffee and sit in the car right before the gym, and it's like your peace and quiet away from kids or job, whatever it may be. Try and put a positive spin to it, because I promise you, that's the code that everyone has cracked. They just simply view it in a different way than most of us do. They learn to love it. So here I am with a new challenge, and this can look different to everyone. A challenge to start fresh for spring. That New Year's isn't the only time to start over. We can at any point. I'm filming this in February. It's technically not even spring, according to a groundhog. So let's do some spring cleaning and jump into a spring challenge. Guten Morgen. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Hi, hello, how are we? Happy whatever day of the week it is for you. Coming at you with Sir Benton. We're taking him for a little stroll. No, he likes to eat cat poop, so I have to watch him constantly. Anyways, it is a beautiful, beautiful morning. The sun is shining. I am blind. I have made myself a cup of coffee. Maybe like 8 now. We woke up at 7. We're working our way back up to a 6 a.m. morning routine, and it's a process. Anyways, I thought it would be fun to do a little vloggy vlog of today and my spring challenge, my Savvy Shreddy spring challenge. I kind of like the name. This man is relentless. Okay, the dogs are barking. I will talk to you in my office. 1 second. Okay, this is round 2 because once the neighbor's dogs bark, there's no going back. So anyways, bright and early, and I wanted to do a vlog on what my Sav Shreddy spring season is going to look like. I like doing these challenges. This is something that keeps me entertained and motivated. I feel like maybe some people are gonna be like, what the heck, you always are doing these challenges. I like to. If you're like me and you like to, just do it, okay? For me, it holds me accountable, makes me feel like I have something to look forward to, and I get goals. So the first thing that I want to talk about is for my spring challenges. This is a bit different than winter, fall, whatever it may be. I want to focus on 3 aspects of my life, and I want to improve them. I don't have these goals of like, I must look this certain way, or I must lose 10 pounds in 6 months, whatever that is. There's nothing wrong if that's what you want. I just personally don't like having a number as success for me. It sets me up for failure, and I self-sabotage, okay? So I like to do it based off of these 3 things and how I feel with these 3 things. First and foremost, my mental health. I can always work on things that are gonna make me feel happier and more secure with myself. That's one aspect that I work in my spring challenge, is my mental health. Next up is my health, my physique, my stamina. That usually means I pick something, whether it's improving on my running. Maybe I want to do an ab challenge. Maybe I want to increase my weight that when I'm lifting, because that's something I don't like to do usually. I always try and choose some physique, some challenge when it comes to my physique. And last is I like to focus on my diet. And really what that means is like my everyday, what I'm consuming. It doesn't mean I'm like following a diet. It just means like maybe I'm cutting back on alcohol, maybe I'm cutting back on sugar, maybe I'm just trying to try new recipes, or I'm trying to have healthier meals that are prepped. There's 3 categories I focus on, and I just try to niche them down. But what's amazing is you can always focus on something different in those categories. I don't feel like I put myself in a box. So as you go on with the day, those are the 3 things. If you want to do a spring challenge, make those your 3 things to challenge yourself with. So I'm gonna do a little bit of work Try to get back on TikTok, okay? You're gonna make some TikToks. This coffee's really freaking good. I've been adding cinnamon into my coffee, a little antioxidant action, and just damn right tasty.
Baby, I'm not running around looking for nobody else. I've got one thing on my mind. I already hear the bells.
Baby, I'm not running around looking for nobody else. I've got one thing on my mind. I already hear the bells.
Baby, I'm not running around. 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 Baby, I'm not. Baby, I'm not. Baby, I'm not. Baby, I'm not. Baby, 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 baby. Everything about you calling out to me, I got to hold yeah. Everything about you calling out to me, I got to hold.
Okay, hello. So I'm back. I went to the gym, had a lovely, lovely gym session. One of my like health goals for the spring Shreddy is showing up 5 days a week. That could mean I take my rest days on the weekdays. It's just showing up 5 days a week and giving it my all. And today that's exactly what I did, and I followed through with my workout, and I was very proud. And I was even pushing myself to do pull-ups, okay? So I was very, very proud with it. And for like my Shreddy plan, I really, really plan on just increasing the intensity of my workouts and challenging myself with increasing my weight. So I started recording it all in my phone notes. It's so easy. Literally record like what you did. Say a shoulders day, if you did, you know, lateral raise, record if you use 15s and then 10s and how many, you know, reps you were able to do. But that for me kind of helps me balance it and get back into like my mojo, if that makes any sense. So far, it's going well. But really, if I stay consistent with my workouts, I will see change. I know that about myself, so that's a plan. Also, look at Bentley. Sir Benton. Sir Benton, come here. Look at him. He was just giving me licks and he got all camera shy. He's such a cuters. Okay, so I figured another thing that I want to do for my spring Shreddy challenge is do the cold plunge and do it actively. So guys, you can use code Savannah, and I think it's Savannah 150. I think you get 150 off a cold plunge. I know it's pricey. I know it is a lavish thing to have, but if you're ever looking for a cold plunge, I got you. Because guys, I have always wanted a cold plunge. Literally, Michael goes into his cold plunge like 4 times a day. He is so extreme about it. So I haven't been in a couple days, and I've just been staring at it like, oh my gosh, yes, it's still in our bedroom. We plan on moving it today to the garage. Let's hope that actually happens. But okay, let's see how long we can go to the cold plunge. Okay, I feel like you can't see me. I'm listening to a podcast with Hillary Duff. It's called The Good Guys. I personally love the morning toast, and they said like they had this famous person on, and it's like, I think it's Josh from Drake and Josh, and then the morning toast, Claudia's husband. I love my podcast. That's like my new YouTuber thing, is like just listening to podcasts. Anyways, I used to be a humongous Hillary Duff fan. She was my first concert, and she's on the podcast, and I'm loving it. So I'm gonna press play and try and stay for 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, guys, it lasted 56 seconds. I noticed I have major bruising on my ankles. No idea why, but you have a lot of time to think about your life while you're in there, even though it's a minute. Honestly, you feel great after. You have like this pump of adrenaline, and I feel good. I feel good. That's why like I need to do it more often, and we just keep like towels, but we will be moving this into the garage. Okay, I think my camera was a little crooked, but that is something I'm adding to my list, is like, okay, I have this cold plunge. I want to get better at it. It's great for immunity. I want to get better at it. So I have not started the challenge yet. Maybe I'll start it once it's in the garage with you guys, and we're gonna do like a week straight to maybe a month straight of cold plunge, and I'll review it and like tell you how I feel. But honestly, after it, you feel amazing. Like during it, past like 30 seconds, I feel like you're kind of okay. You're like, all right, like this sucks, but it's not that bad. And then it just feels like you're sitting in snow and you get a little numb. And then it hits a point where you're like, I'm uncomfortable, I need to get out. And that was my 56-second mark, but I'm proud I did it. I can't wait to go share it with Michael because before I could barely do 30 seconds. Good morning. Hi. My camera's so janky. I have it taped and I have had it taped for like 2 years. And I think it's on its last limb. So anyways, good morning. The weekend has passed and I figured I'd wrap up this vlog, summarize my spring Shreddy challenge for myself, and comment down below what like your 3 things would be if you wanted to do it. I just thought it'd be a fun way, okay? So I made myself a cup of joe, a good cup of coffee. I bought half and half because I'm gonna make a soup, but usually I just use oat milk because bloaty. Overall though, my challenge for spring, and like I said, it has to be realistic, it has to be something sustainable, otherwise I'm just gonna give it up in like a week. So what my challenge is, cinnamon, is for my mindset, for my mental health challenge portion, I'm going to do more sunrise walks. I'm gonna try and do yoga at the sunrise, and guys, I better vlog it to hold myself accountable. But I used to do that last year. I used to get up earlier than we usually are now. Like now I got up at 7 and that's still great, but I'm like, I love getting up at the sunrise. It makes me so happy and just like, I don't know, it's like my quiet time, my peacefulness. Pop a headphone in and I watch something for 15-10 minutes on YouTube for free about yoga. So easy. So lately with my greens, if anyone else doesn't like taking greens like me, like I've just gotten lazy with it. I don't love it. It's like a hassle for me. So what I do, usually I put it in like my shaker cup when I go to the gym. So instead of BCAAs, I do greens. And that's like an easy way for me to like force myself to drink greens because I'm thirsty at the gym and I have no other option. But today I'm just doing it in the morning. My favorite flavor is Ghost, and it's literally lime greens. I love when it's like limey. I've noticed that about myself, is I love anything with lime. I like will make tacos and I will literally use like an entire lime for my taco. So anything lime has my heart. Code SAP saves you 20% off of all supplements. This is the only greens that like I actually enjoy tasting and I'm not like plugging my nose to take. Greens are good for you. Alkalize that body, anyways, next up is my physique. And that is, I want to improve on my stamina. I said that with running, I want to get better at it again. And here it's so easy to run because it's so beautiful out. So I'm going to improve on my running. I'm going to improve on getting back into weightlifting, actually recording my weight and increasing my weight as well, because I hate doing that. Some people love it. I hate it, it's uncomfortable. So that is my physique goal, is showing up consistently at the gym 5 days a week, no matter what. And that could also mean running. So just getting active and having like meaningful, purposeful workouts. And then lastly is my diet. And like I said, I think people assume you're going on a diet. No, just what I mean is I want to get better, not only at meal prepping, I feel like I'm pretty good at that, but I do want to get better at like making my own dressings and like putting more meaning into what I'm prepping. I can get really lazy and just like go for it and like buy something from the store, where I like knowing what's in my food and knowing the ingredients, and I used to be so good at that. So I'm gonna get back into just being more meaningful with my meal prep. And after our wedding, we would like go to drinks. Our friends just moved here, we're constantly getting drinks. I'm gonna do a challenge where I only have drinks on the weekends, and that's something that I just like. Even last night, Michael and I had wine, and I love wine, don't get me wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I just wanna feel waking up 100%, getting up early for those sunrise walks. And if I have wine before bed, I'm not gonna do it, because literally if I have a martini and wine, I'm like done. So that is the plan. That is my spring Shreddy challenge. Comment yours, but cheers. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to YouTube channel, and I will see you next time. Pinkies up.